first game mode is going to be speed cubing. Speed cubing is going to be a 1v1 best of 5 tournament. The two competitors always get the same scramble, but it's a different scramble for each attempt. The first one to win 3 scrambles is going to advance to the next round. The second game mode is fastest hand. Fastest hand is a best of 3 tournament, so the first one to win 2 scrambles is going to advance to the next round. The difference is that for fast hand, the competitors don't have any inspection time, so they have to start immediately after getting the cube. The last game mode is going to be Rescramble. Rescramble is a best of 1 game mode, and the objective behind it is you get a scrambled cube and have to bring a solved cube to the exact state of the scrambled cube using any conventional speed cubing method without knowing the scramble sequence. There are national Red Bull Rubiks Cube qualifiers. These qualifiers hold any Red Bull Rubiks Cube events. Winning any event in this qualifier sends you directly to the World Finals in Boston.
Hey guys, my name is Toby, and before this video, before I start commenting on this video, I would just kind of like to briefly introduce our channel. This should be our first video. Why I'm saying it is our video, because it is a cooperation of me and my friend Yan. So yeah, it's basically we collaborate to make channels. So every video has 2 parts, which contains me and him, though we live in like different parts of the world. So I believe this video should be us commenting on the Red Bull Championships. So what it is that Red Bull, I think most of you know it. Basically kind of like an energy drink thing, and it basically holds kind of different sport events like Formula 1 racing and like some BMX bicycle, or motorcycle racing or something like that. If people hold cubing competitions and you want it to be official, like if you get world record solves, you must it has to be a WCA registered official competition.
So according to Dana Yi, a WCA delegate who was also in that video that you guys saw, while going to the competition to film that trailer, she was informed that the WCA was informed, and Red Bull said that they wanted to work with the WCA, and it was by no means their intention to replace it. So here's some stuff about the competition. At the competition, you must use the Rubiks Speed Cube. So that is pretty scary, because we all have spent quite a bit of money on different cubes, and just being allowed to use one is, yeah. So there are 3 events at the comp, as you saw in the video. So the first one is fastest hand, which is basically one-handed without inspection time. So what I think about it is, yeah, it's kind of copy of one-handed, and I find it pretty dumb because, well, without inspection time, so it'll just be more of a TPS spamming event than being smart and block building and building good crosses and stuff. And that's not the way most of us want cubing to go. So there's also 3x3, which is basically a 1v1. So I find that really dumb, because you might, imagine the first round you fall against Felix Hemdays. There's no chance whatsoever, unless you're Max Park, that you can beat him. So it's completely unfair, and I find the WCA system of ranking is much better. Also, it does add a bit of more competitive feel to it. It might be easier to watch as a spectator sport, but it is essentially kind of the same thing as finals for most Rubik's Cube competitions. So the third event is re-scramble, and you basically have a scrambled cube and a solved cube, and you need to scramble the solved cube into the same scramble as the scrambled cube, so they're exactly alike. So that event sounds kind of fun, but it's also kind of pointless. So what I think about the Red Bull Rubiks Cube World Championships is that it would make cubing more popular amongst non-cubers, which could be a real pro to cubing, but I don't support it for now because I prefer the WCA, because they have so much different diverse events, and it's just much better to have so many different events and much funner. And also for people like me who spend most of their time practicing other events, like, well, as you can see, I practice a lot of 2x2. What nearly feels insulting to not have that in the competition. So it almost feels like Red Bull is trying to overthrow the WCA.
In my opinion, that's kinda rude because it was going all fine with all the WCA things, and I basically hate it. So if I were to choose whether to stay with the Red Bull or WCA, obviously WCA. He basically created all the records and everything, so yeah, that's my comment on this World Championship. Not sure what your comment is. If you're able, maybe comment down below. Yeah, and see you guys in the next video.